a little story about what happened when I met Alex's parents for the very first time. So I get in the living room and I see like right in front of me a picture with Alex and his ex. And then the following year, they had a picture with us, but then behind the picture with us, they still had the picture with Alex and his ex. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andreea, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create a makeup for whenever you're gonna meet his parents. But you know what? Not only. At the end of this makeup look, I realized that this is perfect for whenever you have a dinner party or like a holiday gathering. It's a very festive look at the end of the day, and even though it's not like a no makeup look, I wanted to actually stay away from that look because it's not who I am. And if you enjoy makeup, I don't think you have to stay away from who you are and what you really like. I did include some tips on things that you maybe want to stay away from. Before we get into it, please make sure that you have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Click on the ring bell button. I don't want to say there are any like specific rules because now there are no rules in makeup whatsoever. However, you know, when you're meeting older people for the very first time, you know, if you're wearing too much highlighter, that could be translated as oily and greasy. Also the nose contouring, that's something that you kind of get to see in real life unless it's done very subtle. Lashes, again, if this is how you are, you love to wear lashes all the time, then go for it. If you love all of these things that I'm going to talk about, you know, that I believe that you maybe should skip them for your first meeting with his parents, you know, you should just go for it because this is who you are. But if you genuinely do not know how to do your makeup when you're meeting his parents, keep in mind these like things that maybe you want to stay away from. So highlighter, nose contour, very long fake lashes, heavily overlining your lips. I told you, you know, less highlighter. However, I'm going to start with this Hollywood Flawless filter. This is from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm using the color number 3 medium. But this is literally the only highlighting product that I'm going to use, and because I use this before foundation, it's actually going to have a beautiful natural sheen to the skin. Skip this step if you have very oily skin, because I know women with very oily skin, they have a natural glow. Taking my IT Cosmetics brush that can be used for foundation, for primer, for concealer. This is the Complexion Perfection brush that I absolutely love. Stay away from those areas where you've got very large pores, because the highlighter is only going to emphasize the pores. You see, and now this is a little crazy shine even for me. However, we're gonna move on with foundation. Let me just tuck the hair in. Now, foundation, I'll be using the Shiseido Syncho Skin Glow. I'm using the color Golden 4 because I am slightly darker on my neck. The reason why I love this foundation, and I think a lot of you will love it too if you have dry or dehydrated skin, I would say normal and combination skin could use this as well. It becomes one with the skin. It's so incredibly natural on the skin, but in the same time, it does have coverage. Like I said, I'm using the same brush, my IT Cosmetics Perfection Complexion. I start here, then I go my way up. This is the kind of foundation that will give you enough time to blend it. You will not dry immediately. This does not have alcohol from what I know, but I'll double check and let you know in the description where I actually will add all my products. Next, I'm going to use my good old NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the color Custard. And then simply with the other side of the IT Cosmetics brush, that's why I love this brush so much. Because it's like a 2-in-1 brush, so you can spread your concealer with this. Next, I'm mixing these two beautiful Glossier cream blushes, extremely easy to work with, Perfect for a beginner or for a professional. I'm using the color Dusk and Beam, and they look like this. G40 brush. They don't do this brush anymore. It's from Morphe. I couldn't find anything similar with this. Now, why do I use a cream blush over a powder one? Because it's a little bit more suitable for dry skin or dehydrated skin. And I feel like it lasts longer as well. Do a quick swipe on the nose. It looks very youthful. Laguna bronzer is back in the game. Some of you were asking me, you don't like the Laguna bronzer anymore? Of course I do. I just have like moments. Shake it well before you use it because all the pigment stays at the bottom of the bottle. Medium-sized brush, synthetic. This one I'm using, it's from Sigma. And then I use it slightly to bronze and contour. Very, very light. 226 brush from Zoeva and Laura Mercier translucent powder, and use it to just set the concealer in place. I prefer smaller brushes like this. Now, the head is the hottest part of your body. I don't know if you knew that. So that is why the eyebrows tend to shine throughout the day. So a good trick, if that happens to you, try to use a little bit of powder before applying anything else. Time for this Too Faced gingerbread tan. This is in spicy bronzer to just spice up your life a little bit. Spicy bronzer. You got the joke? No? I'm funny sometimes. This brush is Refer 05. I'm also trying to make this a very long-lasting product, a very long-lasting makeup. If you layer powder product over cream product, you're just gonna last longer. And the key in makeup is always a layering. Alright ladies, we're about to test this new gingerbread extra spicy eyeshadow palette from Too Faced. Now if this is not pretty, why do they make them so pretty? Alright, now we are starting with the color called Soft and Sweet. It's a beautiful pinkish color, but then on the eyelids it translates into a very warm color. It's very pinkish in the pan. I'm using this Refer 16 brush. This is a good blending brush that you could use for really all over the eyelid. By the way, natural bristles. These brushes, they're made in Japan and they're cruelty free, so you know. I'm taking now 15 brush, also from Refer, and applying the color for the gram on the outer corner. Now this is a beautiful caramel color with very, very subtle shimmer. I'm also applying it on the lower lashes. By applying eyeshadow on the lower lash line, you give the illusion of bigger, more open eyes. Now I'm gonna take this Sigma F70 brush in the color called Cookie Cutter and apply it right in the middle of the eyelid. Then I tilt my head back. I find where the crease is. And then I go all the way in there, which again will give you the illusion of bigger eyes. So apply this, very, very important to apply this eyeshadow only in the middle of the eyelid. Same on the inner corner. I will take a Sigma 226 brush. I love this. This is a smudger brush. A lot of brands have this kind of a shape. Now I'm going to take this Cookie Call. It's a dark matte brown. And I apply this right at the base of my upper lashes. This is going to give the illusion of a thicker lash line. looking straight into the mirror, and I imagine a line between the corner of my eye and the end of my eyebrow, and I go towards that. I'm going to use an eyeliner, and this time I'll use a brown one. This is a Makeup Forever Aqua XL, and this is in the color D60. Damn, the brush is driving me crazy. Or maybe I just got old and I have a lot of wrinkles. Alright, now I'm taking the same brush from Zoeva, the smudger brush, and what was left on it, I just go on the lower lashes, right at the base, just to intensify the lower lash line. Now, I curl my lashes using the Laura Mercier eyelash curler. Too Faced, better than sex. This is not sponsored by Too Faced. Just saying. This is a new one, so I kind of like it more when the mascara is sort of old. It becomes a bit thicker. Mascara on the lower lashes as well. Now, a lipstick, I'll be using this Too Faced. This is in the color Gingerbread Men. This is very, very pigmented, so you gotta be careful on how to apply it, unless, of course, you really want that color payoff. Man, this is such a pretty color. Wow! You're meeting his parents, you don't want to go crazy. Time for some setting spray. This is the Too Faced Hangover, and this has not the best spritz. Here's the thing. I started this video with the idea that I'm gonna create a makeup for like a first meeting with his parents, but the truth is you can wear this makeup look on a dinner party for Christmas, on any gathering, like festive holiday. But it's such a pretty makeup. It's a beautifying one, extremely feminine, very warm. The colors that I'm using were definitely very, very warm. I feel like the whole look gives like a very sweet kind of vibe. In my head, you're definitely a makeup lover, right? You want to use makeup, but you don't want to give the wrong impression that you're vain, that you've been spending hours in the mirror, which I obviously did, but that's not the point. At the end of the day, you just need to feel comfortable in your own skin. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this look. Thank you so much for watching. If you decide to recreate it, please tag me. I love to see your recreations on Instagram. Make sure you follow me in there. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you subscribe, click on the ring bell button so you'll be notified whenever I'm posting new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!